One World Under Doom is exactly what the title implies. Victor Von Doom has started to assume leadership over the whole world, thanks in part to him being the Sorcerer Supreme. And yes, most people have heard that Doctor Strange handed over the title of Sorcerer Supreme to Doctor Doom in the Blood Hunt event, but it's a little deeper than that. So let's look at Doctor Strange, issue number 15, a Blood Hunt tie-in. Of course, we know Blood Hunt, a whole bunch of vampires descended upon the earth. The earth is in eternal darkness. And Doctor Strange and Clea are trying to find a solution which could kill every vampire on earth. And while this is happening, the pair are talking to Blade. Unfortunately for him, he doesn't know what we know already, which is Blade, technically, is behind the whole thing. But Blade isn't through with Strange yet. He doesn't want Strange dead. He wants Strange to become a vampire. That's right. At least for the time being, Doctor Strange is now a vampire, and all Clea can do is bind him and hope for the best. Except there's one more thing Clea can do for Strange. It's far from the perfect solution, but a solution nonetheless. So she casts a spell and basically rips Steven's astral form out of his new vampire body. And this is why when you read Blood Hunt, you see Steven in his astral form. And it really limits what he can do and how effective he can be by the time we get to Blood Hunt issue number 5. But this is where we really get down to brass taxes. This is where you find out that Victor has been playing everybody all along. And Blade and even the vampire that took over Blade's body have all been a pawn in Victor's schemes. Victor has the kids from the Strange Academy, and Victor is the only one who knows how to end the darkness. But he can't do it without the mantle of the Sorcerer Supreme. And he asked the important question: did you engineer this crisis just for this moment? And while the answer is undoubtedly yes, there's no time for arguing because vampires are everywhere. Varney is 98% towards his goal, and the only person that can do anything about it is the person asking to be the Sorcerer Supreme. And in this moment, Doctor Strange basically has no choice. It wasn't voluntary. It wasn't some overt trust of Doom. He just has to do what he has to do with the hopes that Doom will do what he says he'll do. And you know what they say? Power corrupts, but absolute power corrupts absolutely. But what does supreme power do? It leads us to one world under Doom.